Hello and welcome to World in 2 Minutes, brought to you by trtworld.com. Let's take a look at this hour's developing stories. A 30-year-old Yemen-born man was indicted of charges of attempting to provide support to ISIS, along with the attempted murder of current and former members of the U.S. military. Mufad al-Efker, who had been living in Rochester, was named in the several-count federal indictment, which also included 4 firearm charges. According to court records, Elfker in 2013 and early 2014 attempted to assist the travel of 3 people, 2 of whom were FBI informants, to Syria to fight for the ISIS. After the 2 FBI informants agreed to travel to Syria, Elfker allegedly helped prepare them for the trip. A communication satellite has been launched from the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, carried aloft aboard an Atlas V rocket. The Atlas V lifted off at 8:10 p.m. through a dark and cloudy sky after several weather-related delays. Liftoff came near the end of a nearly 2.5-hour window. Officials released no information about the satellite's mission, nor for which government agency it was sent into space. According to a senior Chinese banking executive, China's central bank is injecting $81 billion into the country's 5 major state-owned banks as it moves to counter a worse-than-expected slowdown in the world's number 2 economy. The size of the injection is similar to a 0.5 percentage point cut in the amount of reserves China's commercial bank set aside with the People's Bank of China. The move shows that Beijing is continuing to use targeted measure as opposed to a broad-brush stimulus plan to spur the economy. A Saskatchewan woman accused of adultery in her home country has been deported to her native Pakistan, where she fears her life could be in danger. Jamila Bibi broke down in loud sobs at the Saskatoon airport as her journey out of the country began. Her supporters had been working to stop her deportation, saying the woman in her early 60s could be stoned to death once she returns to Pakistan. And that's it for this hour's session of World in 2 Minutes. You can check back with us at trtworld.com once every 2 hours for more stories.